Check out my new cool t-shirt. Hi, Stefan Swartling here from Swartling Network. It can be very hard to decide which of the iPhone 6 models you should buy. The 4.7-inch iPhone 6 or the 5.5-inch iPhone 6 Plus. It can also be hard to choose which storage you want. If you want the 16GB storage or the 64GB storage or the 128GB storage. If you today think that the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5 has the perfect size for you, then I think you should go for the 4.7-inch iPhone 6. But if you are willing to try a big, large 5.5-inch iPhone and use it more like a tablet, an iPad mini or something, then I think you should try the new iPhone 6 Plus, because then you get both an iPhone and an iPad in the same device. If you use the phone in portrait mode, you get an iPhone UI, but if you use it in landscape mode, you get an iPad UI. And having an iPad UI is very important because it makes it a lot easier to be creative and create content and so on, because you have, for example, two panes. So you have two columns in many of the apps, and it's only the iPhone 6 Plus, the 5.5-inch iPhone 6, that has optical image stabilization on the camera. So if you are planning to take a lot of pictures and shooting videos and so on, then the iPhone 6 Plus is the iPhone you should buy. And also the screen resolution is higher on the iPhone 6 Plus, so you have a higher PPI, so it will be even more crispy and sharp, the display. But the display on the 4.7-inch iPhone 6 is really good too, so that is maybe not the most important thing when you choose between these two. And the battery life on the smaller iPhone 6 is about the same as the iPhone 5S, but the bigger iPhone 6 Plus has a lot better battery life. So if you think that battery is very important for you, then you should go for the larger iPhone 6 Plus too. When it comes to price then, the iPhone 6, the 4.7 iPhone 6 starts at $649 and the iPhone 6 Plus, the 5.5-inch iPhone 6, starts at $749. So the larger iPhone 6 Plus is $100 more expensive than the smaller iPhone 6. So if the price is important for you, then you should buy the iPhone 6 instead of the iPhone 6 Plus, because that's a cheaper phone. When it comes to how you should choose how much storage you should have in the iPhone 6, it's quite important to see how much you get per gigabyte. And then you get the most bang for the money if you go for the 128 gigabyte iPhone 6 Plus. It costs $7.41 per gigabyte, and the smaller iPhone 6 costs $7.63 per gigabyte. If we compare it to the 16 gigabyte version of the iPhone 6 Plus, it costs over $40 per gigabyte. So again, you get a lot of bang if you go for the 128 gigabyte version, a lot more than the 16 gigabyte and the 64 gigabyte. So to me it looks like the best choice is to buy the iPhone 6 Plus and 128 gigabyte iPhone 6 Plus, because you get both an iPhone and an iPad mini in the same device, depending on how you hold it, in landscape mode or portrait mode. And you get optical image stabilization on the camera, and you get a higher screen resolution with a higher PPI than the smaller one, and you get better battery life. So to me it looks like the iPhone 6 Plus is the way to go. So I hope this helped someone to choose which iPhone 6 you should buy. I have also personally done two prototypes to feel how the 4.7-inch iPhone 6 feel in your hand and the 5.5-inch iPhone 6 Plus feels in the hand. I've done that by printing a PDF I found on the web, and then added a paper back on it so it have the same thickness as a real iPhone 6. And I've tested that in my back pocket on my jeans and also the front pocket, and it looks like I can have the 5.5 inch in my kind of jeans quite easily. And of course the 4.7 inch iPhone 6 is much easier to hold with one hand and so on, but I have also tried to do some pretending typing and so on the 5.5 inch prototype, and it looks like it could be quite possible to type very good on it. And with the new gestures and UI changes that Apple has done, I think you can handle most of the things with a 5.5 inch phone with just one hand too. So I don't think this will be such a huge problem really with a bigger device. Okay, bye.